I've dealt with pain my entire life, and for the first time in my life, I found relief.
The STAMINAPRO for me is keeping inflammation at bay. You're ahead of the game.
You know, the STAMINAPRO can be a game changer. For me, this is the best first step. I can see how it can change my life.
Actively recovering, reducing inflammation, this is just going to boost you way further.
It absolutely has taken my training to the next level. Giving it to teammates, and teammates using it, it became infectious throughout the organization.
It can get a player, especially a star player, back on the field.
These things kind of get to the root of what's happening in your body. You see the effects pretty quickly.
I asked the first question, what's in them? They said no chemicals. I was sold.
And everything in these patches is natural. I love every little bit of it.
The STAMINAPRO Active Recovery Patch is going to keep me competing at a high level for a very long time.
I use it as a recovery tool, so I can just throw on a few strips, and I'm feeling the same benefits of a full few hours of recovery, whether that be, an ice bath or heat sauna, just wearing these patches.
Now I'm using it throughout everyday life. If I have a hard workout, I'm going to put it on ahead of time as a preventative. When I go to practice, I'm going to put it on.
As an Olympic athlete, you don't have to worry about having any sore muscles and having to take the day off. You just slap the patch on and you're ready to go.
I use the STAMINAPRO at every tournament. I'll put it on my back, on my legs. It's going to help before, after, during.
I take them now when I don't even play, and I get up out of bed and I feel good. Like, what if I had this when I was in college? I would have never tore my ACLs. Like, I could have probably played an extra 9 years if I would have had this.
I was just coming off the indoor national team and we were training 8 hours a day, 6 days a week before the 04 Olympics. I had an L5, S1, disc bulge, and then a fragment. That injury should have ended my career. A friend turned me on to STAMINAPRO. The science behind it, the technology behind it made me go, okay, this is it.
I was training on the airbag and I caught my edge and got some pretty gnarly whiplash. I put 2 patches on the back of my neck and the next day there was 0 pain.
Hurting my shoulder in Cuba and playing in the finals and then somehow making a semifinal. None of it would have been possible if it wasn't for STAMINAPRO.
I played 17 seasons in the NFL. My bones started really aching. I actually have a couple bad discs in my neck. As soon as I get up in the morning and I put 2 patches on my back, these alleviate a lot of the pain.
After I had rolled my ankle, I was back 3 weeks earlier wearing STAMINAPRO every day. Like I was back to 100%, which has never happened before.
I used the patch. 20 minutes later, I stood up and the pain was subsiding tremendously. And then I went and played. At 44 years old, I was playing a pickup game. And I played back-to-back. I haven't played back-to-back in like 7 years in the NBA. I got home, stretched, took a shower, and woke up just the same, got right out of bed. It's never happened to me in 30 years of my life. I was like, wow, this is actually working.
I had a worker at my house who was doing construction. He was limping around all the time. I'd given him some patches. He came to work one day just bawling. They worked wonders on him.
Something that's really key about the STAMINAPRO Active Recovery Patch is that it's all natural. There's no artificial ingredients or chemicals. You don't have to worry about taking pain pills and icing, and you just stick the patch on and the next day you feel better.
It's huge for me that there are no drugs in STAMINAPRO. I've got a pretty sensitive stomach, so I don't love taking pills all the time. So this is just such like a perfect fit for me. I'm getting the benefits without putting anything in my body, and everything in these patches is natural.
No drugs involved is super important for us because we're competing on the world tour and we get tested. STAMINAPRO is all certified, you never have to worry about anything.
But for me, when I first got hurt, everyone was saying, well, you need some kind of medicine to alleviate some of the pain. And I was taught as a young person, don't take pills. I use the patch. I don't have to compromise my holistic beliefs. No side effects, no chemicals, healthier life.
Products like this are going to impact sports in a big way. If you can promote recovery while you're breaking your body down, it's only going to be beneficial. I mean, it's going to help all athletes.
You throw on one of the stamina patches and you're already ahead of the game. This is the real deal.
There's now a better thing to turn to, not just for athletes, but for everybody.
I really love STAMINAPRO. I live by them now. They've been a godsend for me.